Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to 2nd PUC Business Studies online classes. Students, in the previous two classes, we have discussed about the functions of marketing. Now, I will continue because one point was left in the previous class, isn't it? So let me conclude the functions of marketing, then we will take up the other concept. So you have already gone through the various functions of marketing, like identifying the needs, that is gathering and analyzing market information, isn't it? Market planning, product designing and development, standardization and grading, then packaging and labeling, right? Then branding, customer support services, pricing of product, then promotion, physical distribution, transportation we have come across. Transportation, no doubt, creation of place utility by transferring the goods from one place to another place where there is no demand to where there is more demand, so that we can push the products into the consumer's hands, isn't it? So next point is storage or warehousing. Storage or warehousing. Remember friends, storage or warehousing, or it is storage and warehousing actually, because storage and warehousing are two different concepts. Warehousing is broader in concept, that is scope of warehousing is wider than the storage, and storage is a part of warehousing. Storage means simply housing the goods in warehouses or godowns, isn't it? We will store the products from that is protecting them from pilferage, moisture, isn't it? All these things, for that reason we have to arrange for the godowns, and there we will store the products, that is housing the goods in a godown or warehouse or storeroom is called storage. Why storage is required? What it creates? It creates, that is time utility. Time utility. Let me give you best example, friends. Raincoats, whether they are demanded during summer season, whether anyone wears this raincoat and drives? No, right? Never. Even during rainy season, some people they are not wearing the raincoats. You might have seen students going without umbrella, isn't it? From college, because holding an umbrella in the hand is outdated. It's not the fashion. Am I correct? Especially boys. What do you think? Some boys, they never hold umbrella. They like to be wet, no problem, because parents are there to take care of them if they fall sick, isn't it? So they have the good support, they have the strong mentality, isn't it? So they never hold the umbrella during rainy season. Yes, whatever it is, it has come to the point here. Storage and warehousing, it creates time utility in the sense they are produced throughout the year, but they are demanded only during a particular season, like rice and paddy, isn't it? It should be stored because rice and paddy is demanded throughout the year and it is grown during a particular season. And during harvesting season, we have to store the paddy or the rice. We have to convert the paddy into rice, isn't it? We have to process it. Then rice should be stored for a longer period of time because we have to consume it throughout the year. Rice is demanded by people throughout the year. For that, it should be stored in proper godowns or warehouses, isn't it? There we have to do a number of functions like grading, sorting, packing, labeling, from that is big gunny bags to small that is bags, isn't it? Maybe 5 kg, 10 kg, 50 kg. Like that, we will pack them into smaller lots, because as per the requirement of the retailer or the requirement of the consumer, the retailer will place orders. He will ask for 5 kg rice bags, 1000, isn't it? Maybe 20 kg rice bags or 25 kg rice bags, maybe 1000. Like that, he may give order with the, he may place order with the wholesaler or the manufacturer. So ultimately what happens is that we have to store the paddy or the rice for a longer period of time for the consumption by the people throughout the year. That is what the storage, the function of storage is. Warehousing means while storing the goods, they have to do a lot of work like segregating, isn't it? Then packing into smaller, that is pouches or whatever the name you call, packages. Then again, that is removing foreign particles. All these are the, that is duties that's done by the warehouses. This is called warehousing. So properly storing in rakes or whatever the name you call, that is it will stored in a proper way, isn't it? Staggered in a proper way. That is called storage, and the activities that are done from the date of storage till the end of release of goods from the warehouses is nothing but warehousing. So everything comes under warehousing, and storage is, that is a part of warehousing. So this is another function or activity that should be done by a marketer, or it is called one of the marketing functions. With this, your functions of marketing comes to an end. It may be asked for 8 marks in board exam. Most of the times they ask a question on this. So make sure of the functions of marketing. They will not ask, mostly they will not ask, but if they ask you how to write, mostly they will ask you to write only 8 functions. Explain any 8 functions of marketing. Then you have to explain 8 functions. If they ask you what are the, explain the functions of marketing, then you have to write all the 12 points and you have to explain. Clear? Yes. Concluding this point is here, in case of this functions of marketing, all the activities that are performed by a marketer, starting from the identification of the needs of the customers or collecting information, market information, and analyzing it, from there till the goods are sold, and even after the sale of goods, that is customer survey, support services, all these comes under the functions of marketing. Any activity that is done by the marketer is called marketing function. These are not watertight compartments. The marketer may avoid some of the activities, or he may perform some additional activities also in addition to these functions. These are the general functions that are done by almost all the marketers, isn't it? But there may be some special activity, that is special function, that is done by some of the marketers of the special goods, isn't it? So that is about the conclusion of functions of marketing. Now let us move on to the next topic, that is concept, that is role of marketing. What is the role of marketing? We can classify the role of marketing under 2 heads. First one, role in a firm, then role in an economy. Second one is role in an economy. What is the role of marketing in a firm? In a firm, what is a firm? Firm is an individual business unit, isn't it? Maybe small or big. But remember, there is difference between firm and industry. Firm is a part of industry. Let me give best example. That is what example I can give? Steel, isn't it? Steel industry. Steel industry. There may be many players in steel industry. Jindal Steel is a firm. Tata Steel is a firm. So the individual, that is business units, which function in a particular product, which performs the business of a particular product, are individually called firm and collectively they are called industry. When all the firms that are working under a particular product, or all the firms which manufacture a product, a particular product, are called collectively called industry, and individually they are called firms. That is, a Jindal Steel is a firm, or Tata Steel is a firm, isn't it? Vizag Steel is a firm. So here, when you collectively say, then it is industry, steel industry, isn't it? Iron and steel industry. So that is the difference between firm and an industry. So in a firm, the role of marketing, mostly the role of marketing is to decide whether the firm can earn profit or not. Because firm is working for the purpose of earning profit. Gone are the days of social services, isn't it? No doubt the business units have to assume some sort of social responsibility, but they must earn some sort of profit for their survival. For their survival and growth, the business firms must earn sufficient amount of profits. If they earn at least, if they cover at least the long, that is costs, isn't it? Variable costs, no problem, it is enough. But in the long run, they have to cover both fixed and variable costs. Fixed and variable costs, otherwise the firm cannot survive in the industry, or the firm cannot survive and it has to be closed down. So that is what the role of marketing in a firm. So the role of marketing in a firm defines that the firm should work and the firm should earn sufficient amount of profit in the long run at least. If the firm suffers loss in the short run, no problem, but it should cover all the expenses and should earn sufficient amount of profit in the long run, otherwise the firm has to vacate the industry. The firm has to be closed down. This is the role of marketing in a firm. So crucial role in the survival and growth of a firm is nothing but that is a role of marketing in a firm. Then in the economy, of course, in an economy the role of marketing is to provide best quality products at cheaper rate, because ultimately the firm works in the economy and development of the nation, increasing the standard of the people. Standard of living of the people can be increased how? How the standard of living can be increased? When the firm develops and it earns sufficient amount of profit, when it expands, increases its volume of, that is a growth, volume of sales, expansion takes place, opens new outlets, new branches, isn't it? Then business expands, which ultimately gives, that is employment opportunities to a number of people. What happens when the employment opportunity increases? The income of the people will increase and their standard of living will increase, because standard of living means, that is when the income increases, the quality of life, the standard of life of the people will increase. The quantity of goods and services, quantity and quality of goods and services that is consumed by the people will increase, ultimately increases the profit of the firm and in turn the industry, and again in turn the economy. In the economy we can see the prosperous of, that is industrial, that is a sector, isn't it? Growth of industrial sector, which will increase the economic income or per capita income of the people. Ultimately that is the economic development takes place, which this is the role of marketing in an economy, in any economy for that matter. This is very much important. And the marketer or the business firms, they must provide the best products. They have to manufacture good quality products, and they should make sure that products are available for sale, and they should make sure that the products should be given to those who are in need of that. It should not be kept idle somewhere, manufactured and kept in godown will not help the marketer, and it decreases the income earning capacity of the firms. So it's the duty of the marketing firms or the marketer to make sure that they will produce the goods which are required by the people of the country. So that is the role of marketing in an economy. Now let us move on to the next concept, marketing mix. Very, very important. Very, very important. You may get either 1 mark, 2 mark or 4 marks or sometimes 8 marks question on this. But one question will be sure on this concept. What is marketing mix? Mix means like you eat mixture, isn't it? Everything will be included in that. Isn't it? Yes. So when you mix everything, it is called mixture. Now, here, what is marketing mix? Marketing mix is the mixing or blending of 4 controllable variables. We call these 4 as controllable variables. They are product, price, place and promotion. All starts with P. So they are called 4 P's of marketing. 4 P's of marketing means product, price, place, promotion starts with P. So they are 4 P's of marketing. They may ask you what are 4 P's of marketing. You have to say product, price, place and promotion. So marketing mix is the mixing or blending of 4 controllable variables. These are called controllable variables because these remains under the control of the manufacturer or the marketer. Under the control of the business firms, these 4 factors will be there. So they are the controllable variables which are mixed or blended together, the 4 controllable variables to achieve target market. So the target of the business firm to achieve something that depends upon the marketing mix, and these are the marketing mix elements. We call them as individually they are marketing mix elements. Product, price, place and promotion. Why they are under the control? Product, isn't it? Within the control of the manufacturer, he can do anything for the product. Then price, it is the sole decision of the marketer or the business firm to fix the price of their product. It's under their control. Place, where to distribute, whether to distribute or not, that is also under the control of the manufacturer. Promotion, which promotional tool should be used to increase the demand for the market, that's a product, that is also in the hands of the manufacturer. So these are called, all these 4 elements are called controllable variables. And the marketer or the manufacturer has control over these elements, so he can do changes in these elements and he can achieve the target market. Friends, there is like we have life cycle. In the same way, a product has a life cycle. Product has a life cycle, like it goes like this. See, it is like this. This starts, say, OX axis, OY axis, isn't it? Here, this is market pioneering stage, market growth stage, market maturity stage, market decline stage, or that is product pioneering stage, product growth stage, product maturity stage and product decline stage, and it comes to 0. Again, one more product you will start or you will do some changes. This is called product life cycle. Like we have birth, isn't it? That is a product pioneering stage. Then growth, isn't it? Will become like PU students, high school students, PU students. Then we'll get the voting rights, isn't it? Maturity stage, government has fixed isn't it? Maturity stage 18. When you reach 18, you will get the voting rights. You can decide the future of the nation. Don't know how you will decide, isn't it? So, but government will give that is a right to vote, and you will be declared as there is a major one, not minor, isn't it? So 18, this is the maturity stage, then decline stage. Slowly your that's energy and all those things will lost, and at the age of that is maybe after 60, you will be treated as retired person, means useless person. No, not useless person actually. They are the senior most people. We have to respect them, and their guidance is very, very important for the youngsters. But we never recognize their importance, isn't it? We think that we are grown up, we have enough income, we can earn now. What is the use of those old furniture, isn't it? We call them as old furniture. We never hesitate to tell that, but we forget that one fine morning we will also become old furniture. When we also reach their age, then we will also become useless. No one thinks about these things. Most of the people, they never respect their elders. So that is the painful thing, because of that is maybe international culture and all these things, isn't it? We forget about our that is a basic, that is culture, right? This is not the part of discussion here. So let us come to the point here. My point is, product has also life cycle like human beings, and when a product is introduced, then there will not be much profit. We may incur losses while producing at the beginning. Then slowly it picks up the market. There is a growth stage, very good for the firm. This here, maximum sales and maximum profit. Then slowly it vanishes from the market. Washing powder Nirma lasted for a number of years, isn't it? More than a decade, isn't it? Then slowly product demand decline, isn't it? What they will do is, they will do some improvement over the existing product, or they will find out altogether a new product. That is what will happen here. Product life cycle. In the same way, here product is a bundle of utilities. Marketer can do any change with the product. First marketing mix element, that is product. He can change the color, he can change the shape, fragrance, or anything for that matter. He can change the package, isn't it? The product can be changed in such a way that the order of the day, when you introduce altogether a new technology to design and develop a product, it gets attracted by the people. People wants new every time. The same content you will fill in a new jar with the different design, different, that is size of the bottle, or size of the package, or design of the package is totally changed, and same product is filled in that package by increasing the price, maybe 10 rupees plus. Like you might have seen, or you might be knowing that, isn't it? Good night. Initially coils were there to burn, because when the smoke that is emits, isn't it, from that coil, mosquitoes, they will run away, isn't it? So that was the version. Slowly it has vanished. Still it is there, but I think its demand has totally decreased. Then that mat has come, small mat, keep it in the machine and switch on, isn't it? Smell comes out from that is mat, and it lasts for, they have, that is a challenge that maybe for 60 nights or 45 nights, 30 nights, something like that. It was invented. Then slowly the liquid has come, good night liquid. First that is a normal liquid, isn't it? When they introduce a new product, they will come out with new features. Then good night plus, isn't it? Then more advanced, good night plus maybe. Like that, they will do innovation over the product. This is just to make sure that they will remain in the market. Or over the existing product, they will do research and they will come out with the new product or new version of the product, isn't it? So any changes over the existing product, that will increase the demand and it will help the marketer to survive in the market. So this is totally within the control of the manufacturer or the marketer. They can do any strategy, they can introduce any strategy over the product. Mainly the product mix elements are product quality of the product, isn't it? New product, altogether they will come out with the new product. Then design and development, packaging, labeling, design and development, packaging. I already told you, changing simply the outside wrapper and same product will be filled in that package. There will be more demand from the customers. They will think that it's altogether a new product. Actually not, isn't it? Yes, packaging. All these are the marketing mix elements related to the product. They are called product mix. Product mix. So by changing the color, changing the fragrance, changing the package, the marketer tries to control over the market, and he will make sure that his product will run in the market for a longer period of time, so that there will be increase in the demand and more profits. Then second one is price. See, product is a bundle of utilities. Product is a bundle of utilities. Bundle of utilities containing product features and accompanying services. Bundle of utilities containing product features and accompanying services. Here, bundle of utilities means anything for that matter. I have bought a product to satisfy my thirst, maybe soft drinks, isn't it? Someone else purchases it not for quenching thirst, maybe wants to see how that product is, want to taste how that product is, how that beverage is, soft drink is, isn't it? Someone else may like that is maybe that bottle or the package, or someone else may buy, if I drink in front of others, it is my prestige, maybe Red Bulls and all those things, isn't it? Costly soft drink you are drinking, and someone, your friend is observing that, oh, this guy is better than me, isn't it? He spends more, he is using qualitative products, prestige. So we cannot say that what for the people buy the product, because of some particular reason. Someone wants, everyone will have a particular reason to buy the product, or maybe thousands of reasons to buy the product. I may like the shopkeeper, I may like the package, I may like the product, I may like the color, fragrance, whatever the name you call, isn't it? So it is a bundle of utilities containing product features and accompanying services. That is also important, because service, after sales or before sales service comes into picture, and that matters a lot to buy the product. Sometimes you may say, for local delivery within 5 km radius, we will give free delivery. You bought a refrigerator, before buying you will ask whether you will give delivery to our house. He will say, yes, I will give delivery, isn't it? Or maybe that is a LED you bought, isn't it? The shopkeeper, he will send his mechanic, he will give free delivery, he will have an auto, isn't it? That's goods auto. He will send it to maybe tempo, isn't it? Will send it to your home, he will erect in your house, and he will make you to see by sitting in your comfortable sofa. You can see the LED running, it is working, isn't it? After that, the sales persons, there is a mechanic, he will go out of your house. See the order of the day, friends. Once upon a time, we used to buy and we used to carry the product. Now, even especially in case of that is Mumbai, Gujaratis, they buy that is Alfonso, isn't it? Very that is costly mango at the beginning of the season, at the very beginning of the season, before rain, isn't it? The Gujaratis, they have the habit of buying those that is a box of Alfonso. What they will do is maybe per box 6,000, 8,000 per dozen maybe 6,000, isn't it? Concept. But when you give an order, the shopkeeper will say, okay sir, give your visiting card, we will give delivery to your house. When the shopkeeper sends his there's a messenger with the box of that is mangoes, and when the messenger that is presses the call bell, and when he gives that box inside your house, the neighbors may peep, isn't it? Yes, they are buying Alfonso, and there will be a casual chat among the that is housewives, isn't it? In the evening, they will casually ask how much worth mango you have bought this year. In value terms, someone may come out with 10,000, someone may come out with 20,000. That is their status and prestige, isn't it? And when it is given by pressing the call bell, when he hands over the mango box, it is the prestige for them. The neighbor is peeping, so it is our prestige. We are buying this, isn't it? So that comes product is a bundle of utilities. It contains everything, including the product features and accompanying services. So that is what product is. Moving on to the second point is price. Price is the amount of value that is given by the customer in exchange of the product. When a customer purchases the product, he will give some amount in exchange, the consideration for the product, isn't it? That is called value in exchange. Value exchanged for the product is called price. So there are different types of prices. I already told you: odd pricing, skimming price, penetration price, psychological pricing, isn't it? So any type of price for that matter, while fixing the price, the marketer or the seller or the manufacturer has to keep in mind a number of points. Whether the product quality is of so much that whatever price you have fixed is genuine for that, or whether the customer will get equal amount of satisfaction for the price fixed by you. Because any time the customer purchases, he will assess in terms of satisfaction he will derive by purchasing that product, by using that product, isn't it? When I drink a cup of coffee, then I will pay maybe 20 rupees, 50 rupees, maybe 100 rupees, isn't it? Then I will assess whether the quality of the coffee was good enough to pay 50 rupees. If I feel like it's fine, then I may give repeated visits to the particular shop, maybe that cafe, isn't it? Cafeteria. But the customer will judge the value of the product. So while paying the price, the customer should not get annoyed. He should not feel dissatisfied. Once he gets dissatisfied, remember friends, he is the best, that is spreader of negative, that is rumors about your company, your that is product. So make sure that you have to fix the product price in such a way that the customer will get maximum satisfaction and he will have that is mental satisfaction for the value paid by him. So fix the price to such a level the competitor is also fixing. Judge the quality of the competitor's product. Then whether your product has the equal quality or not. If your product is superior one, branded one, people never mind paying bit higher price. This is the order of the day, because people nowadays, they compare the quality rather than the price, because everyone has money, isn't it? People have money with them, money in their pocket, so they never mind paying some extra amount, premium amount for getting a good quality, better quality product. People never compromise with the quality because varieties are available in the market, and if your shop is not satisfying, is not ready to satisfy his needs, then he can enter the other shop. He can enter the nearby shop because varieties are available in the other shop. Why he should compromise with the quality or whatever the name you call, the price of the product? So that is, and people compare the prices. Nowadays, very simple. Log into some, that is Amazon or whatever the name you call, isn't it? Compare the prices, see the product quality, then order. If the product is not in order, return. Isn't it? These textile articles you can buy, and within 15 days or 1 week there is a time, isn't it? Time period. You can send it back, you can return it. Maybe, who knows, people may buy, they will use for 1 day, they will wear for it one function, and they may return. The option is there. Within a week you can also return it, isn't it? So all these chances are there. People will take undue advantage because of this. So price is the controllable variable where the marketer can change it, increase or decrease depending upon the requirement. So this is one of the strategies or marketing mix element which makes you to survive in the market. The third one is place. I told you the marketer or the producer has to shift the product from where there is no demand to where there is more demand. More demand. So he has to make sure that the product will be demanded in that place where you are shifting the product, you are transporting the product, where you are creating place utility. Place utility. So many channels of distribution are there. You have to transport by different modes of transport, isn't it? Maybe it is, if it is to international market, then you have to use the help of, that is aircrafts, isn't it? Or that is your ocean transport, isn't it? That you should use. Either air transport or ocean transport you have to use. If it is within, then you have to use your road or rail transport depending upon the weight of the product, size of the product, volume of the product. You have to decide, isn't it? So that is another marketing mix element. You can decide on your own. You have full control over the place. That is, you are shifting to some other place, that is in your hands. Whether to send it to that place or not is also in your hands. So you can stop supplying to that area where there is no demand. That is called place, which creates place utility. Third marketing mix element. Then last one is promotion. There are many promotional tools like dealer promotion, sales promotion, sales force promotion, isn't it? Salesmanship or personal selling, isn't it? Or even advertising. Different types of advertisers are there, like painted display or window display or press advertising, magazines, newspapers. Many modes of, that is skywriting, isn't it? Various modes of advertising are there. I will take up those things when we take up advertising in detail, that is promotion in detail. We will take up each one of these elements in detail later. So promotion helps the marketer to control the market by giving advertisement, by using different promotional tools, personal selling or whatever the mode you call. Everything is in your hands. Whether to promote your product through, that is online, or sending messages, isn't it? Or that is your websites, developing your own website, or maybe mass media, television, or press, isn't it? So these are various tools of promotion which can be used by the marketer or the manufacturer to increase the sale of his products. So all these elements, that is marketing mix elements like product, price, place and promotion, are within they are in the hands of the manufacturer only, or the marketer only. So marketer can do much better by mixing these marketing mix elements. If the customer is not accepting the product because the product price is high, reduce the price, decrease the price, because it is in your hands. Goods can be, the demand can be increased. When you reduce the price, people will get attracted towards the product because product is cheaper, best quality, people will start buying, your demand, the sales will increase. When there is huge sales, isn't it, volume of production will increase and cost of production comes down, you will enjoy the economy of scale. Economies of scale, that is, when you increase the volume, the cost per product, that is a production cost of the product will come down, so that you can earn better, your cost will get reduced and the profit margin will increase. So you can do any changes here. Suppose the product is not accepted at all because people are coming out with the reason the product quantity is less, increase the quantity. Fragrance is not good, change the fragrance, isn't it? Size of the product is not good, change the size of the product. Any changes you can do with the product. Package is not good, your product is not getting attracted towards the customers. So change the package, design it in a different way, in a creative way, isn't it? So that the product gets attracted. Place, people are not buying anything in that area, shift the product to some other area where there is more demand. Or promotion, you are not reaching all the people, use mass media which can reach, that is at global level. First decide to which area you are restricted. You are restricting your market, whether it is to one state, one district, one, that is a region, isn't it? Southern region, northern region, or the whole of the country, or some countries, or the entire globe. Depending upon that, choose the promotional tools or channels, isn't it? So that you can bring change in the, there is a demand for the product. You can create more demand for the product. So these are the marketing mix elements that decides the future of a firm and the profit earning capacity of the firm. So here price mix includes, that is a price level, margin, pricing policy, pricing strategies, price change, isn't it? All this comes under price mix. Then place, channel strategy, channel selection, channel members, channel cooperation, physical distribution, all this comes under, that is a place mix. Then promotion mix, that is a promotion mix, advertising, personal selling, sales promotion, publicity, public relation, all these comes under the promotion mix. We will take up each one in detail in the next class, because we will take a product first, then we will discuss the product in detail, then one by one all the marketing mix elements will be discussed. Clear? Take down assignment. Mention the elements of marketing mix. Mention the elements of marketing mix. Submit assignment on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.
Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.